Hi everyone! In this video, I will discuss the assignments for week 2. But before I do that, I'd like to commend those of you who submitted Quiz 1 and your goals contract for week 1. Keep up the good work! For those of you who did not participate in last week's work, please be sure to do so as soon as possible. The assignments folder for week 1 will be open for an extended period until 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, February 1st, to give you a little extra time to submit the work. In the future, however, an assignment folder for a given week will close on the Monday morning of the following week, and you will have a chance to submit past due work from that week without a penalty only during one of the 3 grace periods. Please keep this in mind as you move forward in the course. Now let's review the work for this week. So we'll go to Assignments, and we'll click on the Week 2 Assignments folder. So for this week, there are 2 assignments. Both assignments give you the opportunity to share a bit about yourself and to get to know your peers a bit more. By doing so, you help to create a community and humanize our online learning environment. The first assignment is an activity called Getting to Know You, and this activity will help me get to know you a little bit better. So also it helps me to tailor my instruction towards your personal and professional interests. So there's a questionnaire with 5 questions. The first is to provide your contact information, your name as it appears on the course roster with phonetic spelling to help me pronounce your name correctly, your phone number and preferred email. What name do you prefer I call you? Maybe some of you have nicknames. 3, what are your personal and career goals for your college education? In other words, what are you hoping to get from the time, money, and energy you are putting into your education? 4, which course topics or learning outcomes are most relevant to your personal and/or career goals and why? Are there any topics that do not seem relevant or of interest to you, especially in this class? 5, are you involved in any extracurricular activities and/or do you have any hobbies? So this activity is worth 5 points and is due by the end of the day on February 1st. The second assignment is a discussion forum. This discussion forum gives you the opportunity to not only share your experiences in English classes, but also to learn about something called the growth mindset. So first, you'll review the brief video, Growth Mindset. Then you'll address all the following topics in your mini English autobiography. 1, what were your past experiences in English classes like? 2, in your past English classes, did you feel like you were able to demonstrate competence? A, can you give an example of a time you did or did not feel that way? B, what do you think counted as being competent in your past English classes? 3, in your past English classes, did you feel like you were self-directed in your learning? A, do you feel like you had the freedom to approach reading and writing in your own way? And B, can you give an example of a time you did or did not feel that way? 4, in your past English classes, did you feel as if you belonged? Can you give an example of a time you did or did not feel that way? And what do you think would have made you feel like you belonged? 5, what do you expect this current English class to be like? 6, how do you think it will be similar to or different from other English classes you have taken? 7, from your past experiences with English classes, what do you expect to learn or improve on in this class? 8, what is something you excel at? How did you become good at it? If you replicated the process of how you became good at that thing, and it doesn't have to be something that's English class related. If you replicated the process of how you became good at that thing to becoming good in reading and/or writing, what do you think would occur? Then watch the famous failures video. And 10, lastly, what connections can you draw from the video to your own work in English class? When replying to your peer, you may offer encouraging words, share similar experiences, or note the striking elements of your peer's post. When writing, keep in mind the discussion board word limit, 200 to 250 words, for the main post, while your reply can be 2 to 3 sentences long. So this form is worth 10 points. Your main post is due by the end of the day on February 2nd, and your reply to a peer is due by the end of the day on February 3rd. The discussion forum will be open until the end of the day on February 4th, which is a Saturday. So keep that in mind. If you miss one of the deadlines, you have until February 4th to post either your main post or your reply without penalty. And then after February 4th, the forum will be closed. You can also submit extra credit for this week. There are 2 extra credit options. Both extra credit assignments involve learning about the purpose and role of the discussion forum in our class. So extra credit option number 1 points out that the discussion board will play a major role in our course. You can watch the video Discussion on Discussions Part 1 to get a better sense of the discussion board's purpose, and then respond to the following questions. And the extra credit option is due by the end of the day on February 3rd. And extra credit option number 2 instructs you to watch the Discussion on Discussions video Part 2 to get a better sense of the ways in which you can reply to your peers effectively on a discussion forum. And then there are 5 questions to respond to. And this option is also due by the end of the day on February 3rd. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me. You may, of course, post your questions in the class questions forum. And in addition, you may stop by during my virtual office hour on Thursday. For this week only, the office hour will be from 10 to 11 a.m. on Thursday due to a scheduling conflict. To access the office hour, click on Virtual Classroom and then click on Course Room. And you click on Join Course Room, and it will take you to our Blackboard Collaborate virtual classroom where I'll be waiting for you. Well, that's it for now. I'm looking forward to getting to know you a bit more this week. Take care and be well. Bye for now.